Thank you. Hey there. My name is Hugh. My partner Alex and I run OMGICU, which is a new website that's going to turn celebrity on its head. But I'm not here to talk to you about a real-time celebrity spotting website tonight. Celebrities are people who are well known for being well known. It's human nature to care about important people, and we've created technologies that let us share information about those people. So we do. And now they're everywhere. But there were no celebrity cavemen. Maybe the guy that invented fire should be famous, but he hadn't invented writing. But here's what they were doing. They were forming groups, because you didn't live for very long when you were independent. And they were following the leaders of those groups, people with access to things like resources and women, because those things helped you live longer to reproduce. So if you had a tendency to pay attention to leaders, you lived longer to reproduce and pass those genes to us. Eventually, we discover writing, and the people in charge have access to technologies to spread awareness of people across populations, things like coins. Alexander the Great was known in India and in Egypt while he was alive, and this is a new thing. So now some people can become famous. But you basically need to be born into it, because feudalism is not known for upward mobility. So if you want to become famous for your music ability or sex tapes or anything other than the fact that you were born on top, something has to change. And that, the French Revolution. People start to move between classes, and in England, you have the Glorious Revolution. This happens at the same time that a law expires that controlled the growth of the printing press. So you have the first press coverage of real people like Kitty Fisher, who staged all of these events, including this one, where she fell off of a horse and let the gentleman see her pretty thighs. This is called foreshadowing. 19th century technologies do a lot in terms of our ability to create and disseminate information. And the supply and demand of news increases. But we can't just wait for news to happen anymore. We have to supply it. So we stage events and we cover them as newsworthy. This is publicity. Photography happens and we start to see photographs of ourselves in the press. And as we see photographs of ourselves, the content becomes more people-focused. This is what the medium is the message means. So at the turn of the century, our content is becoming more people-focused. We're staging events, and now we have mass technologies like film and radio. And this does all crazy shit. Like, at the turn of the century, there was a poll to which people were the most admired public figures, and it didn't include entertainers. This actually made sense, because Hollywood didn't promote actors. They thought by keeping them anonymous, they'd be able to reduce the costs. And this was okay with actors, because they didn't want to jeopardize a stage career by being associated with film, which was really lowbrow. But then movie magazines bent to audience demands to know more about people, because they would sell more copies that way. Hollywood recognized the value in publicizing people, and they created the star, which was an image that they could maintain. It wasn't based on your acting ability. And it was rooted in the American dream, the fact that anyone could rise from nothing and become famous for anyone to see. And so images were carefully maintained, both on-screen and off-screen, and scandals were covered up. But you can't really cover up scandal when people want them. So Walter Winchell emerges, and he has 50 million readers at a time when America only has 140 million people. Elizabeth Taylor basically invents the extramarital affair, and paparazzi are there to cover it. So People magazine spins out a time, and their focus isn't on news, it's on people, not issues. And celebrity media flourishes, but the tools of production and distribution are still in the hands of a few media companies until blogging happens. Then anyone can share their perspective. Meanwhile, TV has been letting people into our homes, and we've been getting to know celebrities. And we develop these one-way parasocial relationships where we feel like we know them. We identify with them, and our caveman instinct tells us to copy them. Fortunately, reality TV is there, so you no longer need to be noteworthy to be famous. You just need an outlet to hold you up like you are noteworthy. And in 2007, Pew Research found that of 18 to 25-year-olds, the most common life goals were fame and fortune. And this was before celebrities made Twitter popular. And now it's like you're only an @mention away or a YouTube viral video away from becoming famous. And this strengthens our parasocial relationships. But in reality, 50% of attention on Twitter is devoted to 20,000 accounts. So where does it head from here? Well, Alex and I have some ideas, and we've articulated them through the first version of our website and our iPhone app. But here's the point. Celebrities are not a naturally occurring thing. They're related to technology that we've created, and as those technologies change, so do celebrities. Thank you.